Hello, seniors. This is Ms. Juarez from Team Counseling, and I would like to share with you the types of prompts that you may encounter regarding various applications and some suggestions for effective writing. The types of essay prompts that we'll be looking at today are the Common Application Essay, the UC Personal Insight questions, and other types of writing and supplemental prompts. Let's start with the Common Application, or the Common App as it's frequently called. It services over 800 schools and many Chaminade students use it. You write one main essay and send it to each of your Common App schools. The word limit is 650 words and you cannot go over that, and we suggest that you get close to that number, but be shorter rather than add fluff and repetition. The questions are accessible with 7 prompts. You choose one. You are in control of your essay, and this is your time to shine. I've listed all 7 prompts here for you, but I want to kind of go over 2 of them and analyze them with you. The first one is prompt 2. The lessons we take from obstacles we encounter can be fundamental to later success. Recount a time when you faced a challenge, setback, or failure. How did it affect you, and what did you learn from the experience? Note that you have a choice to tailor this question to yourself with the words challenge, setback, or failure. They each have a different connotation, which you want to reflect upon when planning and crafting your response. Also notice that this prompt has 3 prongs attached to it. You have to recount the experience, explain how it affected you, and share what you learned from it. Be sure to completely answer each component of the question. Now let's move on to prompt 4. Describe a problem you've solved or a problem you'd like to solve. It can be an intellectual challenge, a research query, an ethical dilemma, anything that is of personal importance, no matter the scale. Explain its significance to you and what steps you took or could be taken to identify a solution. And now let's analyze prompt 4. Again, you have much choice here. The problem could have already been solved, or you hope to solve it. The problem can be intellectual, research-based, or ethical. The problem can be on a large or a small scale. You not only must share the importance of the problem to you, but you also need to describe the steps already taken or to be taken in the future to help solve the problem. You can review the other 5 prompts yourself. Here's prompt 1, prompt 3, prompt 5, prompt 6, prompt 7. Again, take time on your own to really read through these prompts and choose the one that is best for you. Okay, let's move on to the University of California Personal Insight questions, or the UC application, as it's commonly called. For this, you have 8 choices, and you'll respond to 4 of the questions. There is a 350-word limit for each one, and be sure that each response reflects something different about you. Again, I've listed all 8 of them here for your own benefit, but we will discuss 2 of them. You'll notice that these prompts really lend themselves to direct responses. The first prompt: describe an example of your leadership experience in which you have positively influenced others, helped resolve disputes, or contributed to group efforts over time. All right, now let's take a look a little bit deeper at this question. I want you to think about the unique ways that you have experienced leadership. Being a team captain or member of student council are not the only leadership roles available. Maybe you're a leader in your family. Maybe you have to model good behavior and care for younger siblings. Maybe you're a leader in the classroom. Note that this will be a time to highlight your positive energy by addressing words such as influence, help resolve, and/or contribute. Moving to prompt number 6, think about an academic subject that inspires you. Describe how you have furthered this interest inside and/or outside of the classroom. Now let's analyze this prompt a bit. This question allows for much reflection and revelation of self. For example, if you are interested in STEM fields, but you really appreciated one of your humanities classes, here is the opportunity for you to delve into a side of yourself that may not be evident in other areas of your application. Also, when bringing learning outside of the classroom, you can showcase your creativity and critical thinking skills. You can review the other 6 prompts on your own. Here are numbers 2 and 3, numbers 4 and 5, and numbers 7 and 8. Okay, now we're going to talk about other types of writing and supplemental prompts. So some colleges will ask shorter prompts as part of the Common Application. You'll have to check each of your colleges to see what writing they require. You may apply directly to an institution through its own online application, and there you'll be sure to search for any writing necessary. Oftentimes, these short answer questions seek your interests in the particular school, such as, what will you bring to our campus? They can also probe you to think deeply and share personal reviews. For example, how do you plan to continue your high school passions in college and beyond? A school, depending upon the program you're interested in, may ask for a sample of completed, even graded work, such as an essay from an English or a history class. Depending on the school, for example, a religiously affiliated college, you may be asked to respond to a school's mission statement. For example, at Chaminade, you know the characteristics of Marianist education. If you are asked to do this, be sure to research and become acquainted with the mission of the college. Check out required additional writing early so you can plan your writing time accordingly and are not surprised. Now let's focus on some tips for effective writing. You want to take time and care with this major factor to present your truest, most unique self. You always have to brainstorm and plan. Really devote time to the writing process. You may want to keep a journal of ideas to draw from, and remember your story does not have to be extraordinary. Always be true to yourself with an authentic voice behind your words. Certainly other people can view your essay or your writing prompts, but it's got to be your work. We don't want over editing by somebody else. Be sure to directly answer the questions. Stay close to the word cap, but avoid filler material. Pay attention to standard grammar and spelling and usage. Always include smooth transitions. And be judicious regarding risky topics. Your counselors are always here for you to reach out to with questions, and we'd be happy to take a look at your writing. Thank you.